What's up? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm still sweating. But I got a request. How do I stay cool at work? Down here in North Carolina, it gets hot. Very hot. Um, this Saturday is supposed to be like 102 with a heat index of 113. Today the heat index was like 104, something like that. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty brutal too. But I got asked, how do I stay cool at work? And I have a few things. I have a drink that I drink in the morning, I drink water, and I have a fan, and I'm going to show you guys those right there, and then a couple other tricks that I do to stay cool depending on what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you what these things are. So first off, in the morning, I'll drink a Monster Rehab. This is the tea lemonade. Tastes like sweet tea mixed with lemonade, Arnold Palmer. And then this is Crown Ford. This is where I used to work at back in the day. Robbie had a bunch of these water bottles in his desk, and I snagged a bunch of them. So I fill this up with water and I drink it throughout the day. Also, my boss, he has a 5-gallon Gatorade cooler, and he fills it with Gatorade every morning, and sometimes it gets filled 2 or 3 times a day. So sometimes I'll put Gatorade in here just for flavor. I don't want to drink a whole lot of it. Most of it's water. There's a water fountain right next to my bay. I'll fill this up with water. A couple of guys have mini fridges, and they'll have bottles of water in there if I don't have this with me. And also the service advisor, Greg, he's a really cool dude. He went out and bought a, like shaved ice machine. It's the big plastic thing, and it has the grinder on top. You put ice in it, and it turns it into shaved ice, and you put your flavors on it. So we'll do that when it gets really hot, or ice cream sandwich or something. And then down here, behind my toolbox, there's a wall. So if you look, like, it's my box, then a big wall, and it's like a walkway, another wall, and there's bays on the other side. So the techs on the other side have a fan like this facing towards him, and I have one like this facing towards me, and this one's pretty cool. See these different feet? It's all like, obviously you wouldn't want to face it at the ground, but you can face it directly at you, kind of point it up a little bit, point it straight up in the air, which you don't want to do. It looks just like a blower motor inside of a car. And you got your power on switch. Turn that bad boy on. And it blows air, so you get some airflow going. And get all these fans going, get a breeze blowing, and plus the shop doors are open, so there'll be a little bit of a breeze coming through there. So that's 3 of my main ways. One of my little tricks that I do, depending on what I'm doing on the vehicle, like I was doing that engine, pull the engine trans out, those are the 3 ways that I'll do it. 4 ways actually with the shaved ice, or I'll also go in the break room and cool off in the AC for a little bit if it gets too hot. Take a 10-minute break or something. If I'm working on a vehicle and I'm looking at live data on data logger, like I'm looking at fuel rail pressure, power balance, I'm looking at sensor voltage, coolant temp sensors, anything like that where I need to look at live data to see what something is doing and the vehicle is running, I'll roll the windows up and turn the AC on. And I will sit in there in the AC. And there'll be a big puddle of water from the condensation in my bay just running out the door from sitting in the AC. So that's basically how I keep cool. It's basically just drink water, have a fan, go take a break in the cold break room. You don't want to stay in there too long because you get cold, and then you come back out, it feels 10 times hotter. So instead of it feeling like 113, it feels like 513. It's not cool. But it is really muggy. Like right now it's like 65 or 75% humidity, and it's 9 o'clock at night. So that's how I stay cool. And I don't move really, really fast when it's hot, because the faster you move, the hotter you get. So just kind of work at your own pace. If it feels good outside, 75 degrees, something like that, move it a little bit quicker. Excuse me, sorry about that. But that's how I stay cool. It doesn't always work when it's so hot. It's just constantly down in water, and you just sweat it right back out. And every time I film a video, my AC kicks on, man. I'm sorry. but just constantly sweating and sweating and sweating, and just soak through your shirt. And we are allowed to wear shorts at work, so sometimes I'll wear shorts too. I wore pants today because I was doing that engine. But that's how it stays cool. And appreciate it, guys. You guys got any other tips to stay cool, man? Let me know. Let me know how you stay cool in your work environment. So, talk to you guys on the next one.